What's good, YouTube? Back with another video. Today's video will be pretty simple. It'll be a good topic though for a lot of the younger people, maybe younger than me, maybe even older than me. I'm only 19, but today's video will be about should you move out, and then the benefits of moving out, and then the cons of it and everything. I'm 19. I have my own apartment. I really enjoy it very much. It's one of the best things you can do is moving out. But I would say don't do it. I know that sounds crazy that I've actually moved out and I'm enjoying it, but I'm telling you not to do it. The only reason I say that is because one, a lot of people aren't ready, and two, it just doesn't make sense for most people. So what I mean by this is, me personally, I didn't even want to move out at this age. I was planning on staying with my parents until I finished school. But some other things happened with my family and that kind of pushed me on out, which I'm grateful for because it helped me to grow up a little bit faster and really find myself. But if you are in the same situation like me, I'm gonna give you some tips and what you need to do to be ready to do that, or plan to do that, whatever it is in your life that you gotta do when it comes to moving out. So the first thing I would say is save money, save money, save money. In this day and time, I would at least save 10 to 20, depending on where you moving to, where you living at, all that. At least $10,000 to $20,000, and that is saved up in your bank account. This will give you just coverage over anything. So this will cover, say you lose your job, you gotta cover your rent, you gotta cover some bills, you gotta sit on some cash to be able to do this, because you never know what's gonna happen. It's just you. Especially if you're moving out by yourself like me, I moved out by myself. So you wanna have enough money to where if something goes wrong, you can fix it. You don't got nobody to really call on. I mean, you can call your parents maybe if they still around, but even then, they got their own life. You grown at that point. You chose to move out, so you can't just depend on them to be coming to save you. And so that's what I would say. Save about 10, 20,000 and have consistent income coming in. I don't care what type of business you got, anything, unless it's just took off. Like your business, you know you good. But even then, I would say keep a job at this age, because you never know what could happen, and keep consistent income coming in. Like me, myself, I have money coming in on the side while I still have a job. So I think it's good to have both, and it will allow you to be able to make more money and fund the lifestyle that you're trying to live at a young age, because most people can't do that, especially in this day and time. So I would have money coming in consistently, have money stacked up, and some type of side hustle that's bringing in extra funds. And continue to learn skills that will pay you. Because a lot of people, they'll get complacent once they get in their first spot, and it's just like, oh man, this is amazing. Even me, myself, sometimes I find myself like, oh, I just want to chill today. I pay rent here, you feel me? So it's like, all I want to do is just be up in the crib and chill. When I feel like when I was in my parents' house, I had a little bit more motivation to go get the things I wanted, because I didn't have them yet. But now it's like, I kind of got what I wanted, and I have to keep on myself about, okay, stay working. And that's one other thing, is just the mindset you got to take when you're going to moving out. So yeah, just keep your money stacked up. Get you consistent income coming in, side hustles, and then change your mindset. The mindset is probably the biggest one, because a lot of times when you can depend on your parents, everything you need, they can help you out and all that. And you don't have to think about saving this extra little bit of money so you can pay your bills, or figuring out, oh, I need to save some money because I might need to get a new car soon. You never know. You really never know when you go do it. So that's really, if you can get the mindset right, all the other stuff will come. Because I know some people, they moved out on $500, $1,000, and they doing just fine. Now, I bet when they first moved out, it was a little bit more stressful than someone who took the time to save the $10,000, $20,000, obviously, because they was planning for it. That's the biggest thing. Change your mindset. That's going to allow you to plan for it. And then you go and do the other things like getting your side hustle up, getting your money up through your job, and just stacking that money. That's the biggest one. Because if you got money for everything, you good. That's all you need, just money. Then you out there, and then I'm gonna give you some tips for once you do step out. So my first tip would be learn how to clean. Just learn how to clean. I know some people was spoiled growing up. I wasn't one of them. I was cleaning and washing dishes and doing my laundry in elementary school. So I've been learning this since a young age. Learn how to cook. That's another big one, because you'll spend a lot of money because you're used to, oh, I'm gonna just eat out. I'm gonna just eat out. And then that shit adds up when it's time to cook something and you need some grocery and you're like, damn, I've been spending all my money on eating out. So you gotta learn how to fall back on some of this stuff that you may used to do just because you're used to having the freedom with your money because you don't have real adult expenses. So yeah, that's one of the biggest things, is just learning how to maneuver, because you don't want to be spending money on extra stuff recklessly. Now, if it's budgeted out, it's me, that's gonna be another video I make, is how to budget with bills. You already want to have a budget, even if you're living with your parents. But it changes once you put bills involved, and that'd be a good video for y'all, for some of y'all that don't know how to budget properly. But yeah, another thing is just knowing the actual cost of everything. So like I mentioned earlier, having a job and a side hustle is good, because when it comes to having a apartment, they're going to want to see 3 times the monthly rent. And if you can't show that, then they're not going to approve you. And without that, you're going to be stuck with your parents. So making that money and having it stacked up is always key. Nextly, work on your credit. See, me, I started working on my credit right when I graduated. We graduated from high school. I'm 2 years removed from high school. And I worked on my credit by getting just 2 credit cards, and then I took out a loan. All 3 of them, I know y'all hear loan and think, oh, what type of loan? He must be crazy taking out loans at 19. Like, no, it was a simple loan. It was like $1,000. Only reason I did that was to build more history on my credit, so they can see that, oh, I've taken out credit cards and I've taken out a loan. I already had the cash for it. That's the main thing. Have cash, like I've been saying. Have cash for this stuff. So if you take out that loan, no, okay, I'm paying it back. And it was a 0 interest loan too, so it made sense. And it just built my credit. So why would I not do that? So yeah, that's just some things that you want to do, because with your credit, it will allow you to get cheaper prices on stuff. So for example, my security deposit, some people have to pay like a full month's rent. Some people have to pay even more than that, just depending on how bad their credit is, how bad their renter's history is. There's a lot of things that go in effect in that, but credit is one of the biggest ones for your first move. So if you can come in with your first move and you got good credit, you got cash, you got the mind to come with it, and you got some type of side hustle, you're gonna be good. I promise you, you're gonna be good. But if you could do all those things while staying with your parents, I would definitely recommend that, because the amount of money you can save up, the amount of time you can just build your credit, and it can just be maxed up as high as you want it, it'd be good. So that's one thing. So yeah, just take that with you if you're looking to move out, and it'd be nice for you if you can do all this stuff. And I know most people won't be perfect. Even me, like the main thing that I'm working on is the mindset. Just working on building a better mindset, because I've never done it before. That's probably going to be the hardest for most people watching me, because you probably already motivated to do these type of things. So yeah, just keep pushing for it. And if it makes sense in your life, do it. Don't just do it to look cool or none of that. If it makes sense for you, then move out. That's going to be it for today's video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and if I helped you out any. If you got any questions about any specific thing that I talked about, please leave it down in the comment section below. And I'm out.